Well, President Biden says the Inflation Reduction Act is the most significant piece of legislation to come out of his administration. He promises it will transform the country. Now, although the Inflation Reduction Act was signed into law 4 weeks ago, the White House hosted a massive celebration for the new law today. NBC4 anchor Colleen Marshall was one of about a dozen journalists from throughout the country invited to the White House to be debriefed on the new bill. And Colleen is live in Washington with more on today's news.
Well, Carrie, you know, today was all about selling the Inflation Reduction Act to the nation. And the invited reporters were from key battleground states like Ohio and Arizona and also Georgia. And we saw some people here as well from Pennsylvania. But this day really was about the president and his message to 5,000 people.
I am more optimistic than I've ever been in my entire life about America's future. We just have to remember who we are. We are the United States of America.
Hopeful and celebratory, hours after a disappointing inflation report. Gas prices are down, but housing, food, and just about everything else is up. But the White House insists the Inflation Reduction Act will lead to big changes, deficit reduction, negotiated drug prices for seniors.
This year, the American people won, and Big Pharma lost.
And the most aggressive climate control legislation in history.
Nobody can any longer doubt that the climate crisis is real.
Republicans, though, say it's just too costly, too much, too broad. GOP lawmakers tell me it's a disaster for the economy. A criticism I took to a senior Biden economic advisor.
What I would really like to hear from Republicans is less standing outside the cart and pointing fingers and more helping to move the cart forward.
The president also deflects the criticism, claiming Democrats are doing more than talking about inflation. They are taking action.
We didn't give up, though. We kept at it. We had a vision, a plan, and we stuck to it. And the result is we're getting the job done for the American people, and we're just getting started.
We are 56 days away from the midterm election, and both sides are going to be campaigning on the Inflation Reduction Act. Democrats will be for it, Republicans will be against it. And GOP members of Congress that I talked to about this tell me that if they take over the majority of the House once again, one of the first things they'll do is work to repeal the Inflation Reduction Act. Live in Washington, Colleen Marshall, NBC4.